World, a very big part of this year's GT&T 1010 Softball Cricket Tournament. I'll tell you what, I'm here at King's Jewelry World with Annalisa, who's going to fill me in on some of the deals that they're offering as their part sponsorship for this year's tournament. Annalisa, what are some of those deals?
Okay, for the deals, we're offering 25% off, both on Serengeti's and Nike, and we're doing this only for the 1010 competition only.
Well, I'll tell you what, one of you guys will win one of the very sunglasses you see that I have on, and Nike sunglasses, valued at what? What's the value of this this giveaway, Annalisa?
That's $35,000.
$35,000. Guess what, guys? Sit back, relax, and check this out. Look on the screen for your number right now, because you might be the lucky winner of this Nike sunglasses. What's special about this sunglasses?
Is that it's interchangeable and it's optics, which means that you could actually put your own lens inside. If you're readers or whatever, you can put them inside that lens.
Wow. Ain't that amazing? All right. Keep glued to your screens and remember to check out King's Jewelry World and get 25% off on Nike and Serengeti sunglasses throughout the 1010 tournament. All right, what a beautiful line of sunglasses they have. You guys definitely need to come down to King's Jewelry World on Common Street and take advantage of the special offer. We go right into the draw for that beautiful pair of Nike sunglasses, compliments of King's Jewelry World in this week's Fan SUV promotion. But before we hit that top prize, 3 lucky persons will win $5,000 in promotional credit if you text register to the number 620-3788. Here we go with our first set of numbers. Remember, if you have text register to the number 620-3788 and answer 4 questions correctly, you might be a lucky winner tonight. All right, our first winner is 610-7706. 610-7706. You are our lucky winner in this week's Fan SUV draw. You've won yourself $5,000 in promotional credit. All right, congratulations to you. The next winner is the next lucky winner is 642-2907. 642-2907. You are a lucky winner of $5,000 in promotional credit, compliments of GT&T. And fans, we encourage you to come out to the Luzignan ground on Sunday for the GT&T 1010 softball games. Remember, promotions are on. Blade Max in the house. BlackBerry phones going for 25% discount, so make sure you bring out the entire family Sunday at the Luzignan Community Center ground. All right, our next lucky winner is 655-3722. 655-3722. You are our next winner. $5,000 in promotional credit goes right into your phone. All right, that's how it goes. The Fan SUV promotion coming to you, compliments of GT&T. Now we go right into the draw for that beautiful pair of Nike sunglasses, compliments of King's Jewelry World. We know they're on board as one of our major sponsors in this year's tournament. Once again, I want to remind you, it all goes down at the Luzignan Community Center ground on Sunday. Massive promotions on. Gizmos and Gadgets in the house. Of course, they have some special deals as well. BlackBerry going for 25% discount. All right, our next lucky winner, or the winner of the Nike sunglasses, is the holder of phone number 649-9639. 649-9639. You are the lucky winner of the pair of Nike sunglasses, compliments of King's Jewelry World. This has been the Fan SUV draw, compliments of GT&T. 1010 softball, we play.
1010 is our game. 1010 fans, you can win this fully loaded, customized SUV with Lamborghini doors from GT&T. Text register to 620-3788 to answer 4 questions. Every 4 questions answered correctly gives you a coupon to win this magnificent prize and many other prizes. Answers are in the GT&T's 1010 Magazine 2012 edition. Get yours today. More coupons, more chances to win. So keep texting. GT&T 1010. It's our game. See press for details.
Got an itch to be rich? Don't be embarrassed. Buy a scratch for instant cash relief. For as little as $200, you can scratch that itch and win $200,000 or more instantly. With Scratch, you are free to scratch anytime, anywhere, any day, and even several times a day. Just simply scratch and see what you win. Winning cash could not be easier, so don't ignore that itch. Play Scratch for instant cash relief. Scratch. Remember, a ticket a day could make you rich today.
But what about the other aspects to the tournament? We've been intermingling with the players, bringing you the highlights, all the promotional stuff and so on. But let's get down to some serious matters. And I thought to do this, my producer, Kurt Jardin, Chow Pao, now turned Bluey Max, decided we got to have an executive of the Guyana Softball League to talk with us. He's in the studio. He's Leonard Harpershad. He's the executive secretary of the Guyana Softball League. Leonard, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now, 13,000 players. This must be hectic for the Guyana Softball League.
Yes, it is. But we've been there before, and we have the professional approach to manage that.
But from last year was even bigger, 1,284 teams. So I guess it's trimming down now. The teams are lessening. Are you having major problems with things like umpiring and other hiccups?
Well, the issue that is bothering us, and it's coming from the players themselves, they're still playing players outside of the 14-man squad that they submitted. So we're still having problems with that. We try to educate them in every way to ensure that it doesn't happen through the other rounds.
But have you seen more of it this year or last year?
Yes, more of it this year. But it's lessening at this second round. But it's still there.
But what happens? What's the ruling like of the softball league when you find someone, including a player, outside of the official 14?
Well, the penalty is disqualification, of course. But we want people to know out there that they need to do the right thing. You can only play players that are submitted on your 14-man squad.
And that's in the initial, original submission.
Original.
For example, if Team X starts the tournament, forges a player outside of the 14 to play, and that team continues to win, gets to the semi-finals, and then you discover that he's a forged player, what happens?
Disqualification, of course. Mm-hmm. But we're trying to avoid that by educating the people and ask them not to try that. We have systems in place and processes where we deal with that.
But this competition is running now for the third consecutive year. Would you say that 10-10 cricket, sponsored of course mainly by GT&T, would have helped to lift the standard of softball in the country?
It has. Over the period, we've seen some quality play. Most impressive was the under 12 team from West Coast, Hits and Jam, who demolished a mature team who were mocking them at the beginning before the match. But they went on to record a very memorable win there. In that match also, a short player, one that is puny, as we would say, hit one of the biggest sixes.
Oh, yeah. And that's in the male category?
That's the male category.
But so you're saying that there's definitely an improvement in the standard?
It is, and an interest also coming from the younger folks has been something that we can be very satisfied with.
So we're seeing individual improvement in the captaincy and field placing, knowing the game altogether. But what are some of the other highlights? I understand a few centuries have been scoring, records are tumbling.
That's right. But if you go down to the other stage, you'll find that it will lessen to that extent because the better teams will clash. One of the highlights,
more competitive.
More competitive. One of the highlights is Shahid Mohammed of Rapid Fire, who took 6 wickets for 1 run in his spell, and that included a helmet trick.
A helmet trick.
That happened at Queen's College.
And there are some records also in total scores?
Yes.
In the totals?
Well, so far the highest score is 245 for 2. That was made in the first round.
And that outstripped last year?
And that outstripped last year. We also saw some in the individual things like 9 sixes and 9 balls and so on being achieved. People facing 5 balls and having 4 sixes out of it. Last weekend was very, very interesting.
Mm-hmm. So if you're to sum up this and put it in a nutshell for me, and this is my final question, in a scale of 1 to 10, how would you describe the tournament as going? And I'm talking here about it from a technical perspective.
Well, it's been going well. We saw a female team, Albion Tigers at Port Moran, displaying good technique. Their feet placements was good. We also saw the Rising Star team out of Helena or Ansgrove, as a matter of fact, doing things that we didn't expect on that day. The strategy that they employed was something to think about.
But are you having major complaints? If I can just add this in, stick it in very quickly. You've got sometimes 60, 70 venues are playing cricket. Some venues have got 3 pitches. Now, this is maximum work as far as finding umpires. You've got, in certain cases, might have to find maybe 200-300 umpires. That will affect the kind of standard from umpiring, or you've been working very feverishly on this, I guess?
Well, we did. We went through the ropes and go through the paces with all these umpires. So they have the tools to function. We feel that they're capable. And you have the best umpires in Guyana in this tournament.
Yes, and that's Eddie Nichols and company?
Eddie Nichols and company, and all through the counties you can find that.
So you're using even the hardball umpires here?
That's right.
Fully utilized?
Yes.
Leonard, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me, Nigel.
Well, our cameras came all the way from Berbice on Saturday to Helena. That's at the Helena ground at Mahaika on the east coast of Demerara. Several games were played off there, but I'll tell you, all eyes was on one game actually, and that was Mahaika Queens coming up against Rising Stars. From Ansgrove. Mahaika Queens, of course, qualified for the Super 16 last year in the female category. Now, this year they were trying to bulldoze their way into the Super 16. They batted first, they made 58. Now, we want to see if that was good enough for the people